If you hadn't noticed by that right there, I'm doing another hair video. I lightened it a little bit more last night because I want the color that I'm picking to really shine through. Hopefully this one is better than the last one. Both of them were in plastic, like plastic that you would, like the original wrapping kind of plastic. The one I will be doing today is this one. It is called Kura Color. It is a color light pink, and it gives a bunch of, like, hey, if your hair is this light, it can be any of these ones. It is only 2 ounces, so I was a bit worried at first about that, but I think first and foremost we need to make sure it's actually pink and not... Oh, good. Look. It is pink. It's a lot brighter than I thought it would be. I was actually anticipating it being more close to this color, very, very, very pale pastel pink. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and mix it, like dilute it a little bit with some, I don't know, probably conditioner, and then we will get back after that. Alright, I was able to find a scale. I'm going to be weighing out equal measures of this and conditioner to be able to mix it together and make it lighter, because I want a more pastel color. I'm going to start with 1/2 ounce of each because this guy is only 2 ounces. Oh, wow. Oh, that's not very much. So we're going to do a full ounce of each. Okay, well, I guess a little bit more conditioner. That doesn't seem like very much at all. So this guy, I know I already showed you, but this guy is a lot brighter than it looks on the package. So that's what the package looks like. And that's what it looks like on the inside. So it's a lot brighter. I want it closer to this, but not quite that light. See that? If I just use that, that would be like fluorescent. I do not want that. That's what it looks like right now. I'm going to go ahead and mix it up and see where it gets us. So that does look a lot better than it did before. There we go. I mean, it looks more pink on the camera, but what are you going to do? So I do think that that's not very much. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest. On here it will say, should say 4.1 when I'm done. I may add some more conditioner to it to make it a little bit lighter because I'm still not quite satisfied with the color. This is the color that has come out of all of that. It is a bit paler. I'm not sure if it's as pale as I was initially thinking. This is a bit darker still than what I want, but my thought process is that I will put it on, and if it comes out this dark, then just the more that you wash it, the more it will get that pastel color. I have an issue though. On here, on the directions, it says, saturate your hair with water and apply a generous amount of color. The only other semi-permanent hair color that I've used so far has been the one from the last video that turned out terribly. Like, awful. But it also said to make sure your hair was wet and then put the color on top of that. Is that common? I don't, that doesn't sound right to me. The very first time I ever dyed my hair, I was just using a box dye at home. It was some kind of box dye that I got at the store. I don't think I read the instructions, but I took a shower and on my wet hair I put all of the dye and everything, and it did not turn out well. At the time, my base color of hair was a little bit darker than this, and the color of dye that I had bought to dye for the first time was a auburn color. It was more red than auburn, but it was still, like, it wasn't a, it was a red auburn color. And I put that on top of the wet hair because I didn't know any better. This was the first time I'd ever done that. No one walked me through anything. It did not work out. I don't even want to say copper. It looked like I had done something wrong in dyeing it, and I had. And I was very upset because that was not the color I wanted. Also, wasn't allowed to have crazy colors at school, so I was just trying to figure out a way to fix it without spending an exponential amount of money that I did not have. That has been the only instance, other than the last time and this time, that I have dyed my hair while it was wet. I had always been told that was not something that you were supposed to do. So I'm confused. Is it just semi-permanent hair colors that you're supposed to... Where is it? Okay, here we go. It says, leave on for 3 to 5 minutes. 3 to 5 minutes? That's it? Alright, so already I'm not gonna do that. I'm probably gonna leave it in for at least 10 minutes. I'll put it all in, I'll do a little checkup at about 10 minutes and see if I'm ready to take it all out. And I'm hoping for the best. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but I can already start to see it. Which is great, because that's what I wanted. At least I can actually see it this time. I will say, right off the bat, next time I do this, I'm going to buy more color. I already feel Like, there are spots that I missed, but there's not much we can do about that now, is there? Especially because I bought this color online, and I think the soonest it could get here is next week. Hey, so I'm working on editing the video right now, and unfortunately, a couple of the files got corrupted, so I can't use those. Right after I said all of the hullabaloo about, well, maybe doing the wet hair thing is just how it's supposed to be. I promptly went and did not get my hair wet before I started dyeing it. And maybe that's the reason it didn't spread so far. Oh my gosh. I just thought of that. Maybe that's why it's okay that they only give you 2 ounces, is because if your hair's wet, 2 ounces is all you need. Or I guess 4 ounces in my case, but I didn't even think about that. The portion that got corrupted was just me showing how it looked when it had the dye in it, and I was getting ready to rinse it out. You didn't miss much, just figured I'd let you know. I don't know how well you can see this, but this is how it looks mostly dry. You can see a little tinge of the pink in there. I'm really disappointed because it honestly just looks like it did before I lightened it even more last night, and that's disappointing to me. You can see some pink, like a very tiny little bit of pink, but you can see some of it, and I don't know how I feel about it. That is going to be the video for today. Another disappointing hairstyle, in my opinion, but what are you gonna do? Anyway, hope you guys have a great day.